Hello and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. So I'm going to be continuing the timed event Thelxie's Fantastic Adventures with the side activities and story and whatnot. But before that, just want to point out that they added another timed event, Little Fungi's Fun Fantastic Fiesta. So, yeah, be doing that eventually here. I'm excited to see what they've got in store for that one, because I did like the fungi stuff before. So let's go ahead and do this one right here. Let's go to the challenge. Let's start this. I think I've got to interact with that xenochromatic creature thing right there. Do that, and then get rid of you somehow. How do you do this? Like, it wants me to... Oh, do that. Never mind. I guess the ability that I picked up creates like a little blast or something. I don't know exactly what it was. Yeah, it must be a blast. And when you use it, it blows up everything in the area. That's pretty cool. The next one is over here. You can actually see where it's located on the mini-map. Or at least where they, it might be located, rather. Because it shows up with that little shell icon. There we go. Awesome. So let's go ahead and claim the prize for that and move on to the next one. I'm not really a fan of that particular minigame, if you can even call it that. It's, like, not terrible. It's just not exactly great. So let's go to the challenge for this one over there. And give this a go. So, collect that, because I think I'll need to. That's a quest there that I don't want to trigger by accident. I don't even know what that is. Weird boosters that we've got. Am I going to be able to? Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure if it was going to let me pick that up or not. Oh, I've got to slowly but surely destroy this. Although, I don't know if I'm even doing any damage to it right now. I think I had that problem before, though. Oh, it's this thing right here. Wait, is that really it? No, that's not right. Oh, no, it was. Those abilities that you get are so weird. I don't know. There's a shell around me somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where it is. Is it down there? You know what? Let's ignore that shell for right now. And go over and get this one. Sheesh. I missed every single one of those. Oh, I thought I was going to have to blast something again. So where is it? It's not very clear. Oh, there it is. Geesh, it was hidden in that little creature. Oh, I already had the ability. Okay. I gotcha. Oh. Come on. Thank you. And I'm glad that that's done. Wow. Like I said, not my favorite. And now I can claim the Primo Gems from that. And there's still one more event besides. I'm a little bit worried that this final one right here might be fishing. I could be wrong. I'm really hoping it's not, though. So let's go over to where the story part is after I claim that. Where will it lead me to? Oh, Fremene's camp, right? Yeah. I think I can teleport there via this.
Is your child feeling any better?
Thank you for your concern, Fremene. His condition is fairly stable. The family doctor said we might be able to take him out for a stroll today.
Surya, Fremene, we're here!
Seems like everyone's arrived now.
Not quite. Aren't we missing someone? But Paimon has a guess where he might be.
Is she talking about Thelxie?
Hey, Thelxie!
Yeah. Oh, cool. Got a little sword and, well, that's not a sword, is it? It might be.
Oh, Thelxie's got himself a sword and a shield now. He's
Okay.
looking sharp.
Indeed. With his weapons in hand, Thelxie looks more formidable than ever. You've really outdone yourself, Remine.
We helped too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you really had a good eye for materials. Everything you found was high quality.
Would it have the sword and shield if I had not done the side quest or the side activity where I was collecting all the shells and stuff? I don't know.
Speaking of which, Zuria just told me that she wants to end the adventure with the coronation ceremony. So, could I also trouble you with finding some materials for the crown?
Sure.
You can just keep an eye out for them on our way to the ruins. I was planning to collect the materials myself, but then I realized you might be able to find some prettier ones than what I could get my hands on.
Consider it done.
Seems like everything's ready to go. Shall we head out?
Please wait a moment. I was just thinking. Since Thelxie has already shown us his brand new appearance, we may already be able to draw a new page in the picture book. What do you think?
Sure.
Ooh, Paimon's excited now.
What should we draw on the page?
Why don't we use the story we know as a reference? Just make the atmosphere a bit less grim.
So we'll take out the sad parts and replace them with happier stuff? Sounds great to Paimon.
All right, I'll give it a try. I'm not very adept at drawing, but I've seen a lot of art during my work. Now, as far as the actual content of the drawing, please tell me what you'd like to see.
Let me think. We can draw the weapon. The prince has picked up the Sword of Courage and the Shield of Perseverance, which proves he has crossed the mire of doubt, and now is ready to wage war against the darkness.
Okay, I'll add the weapons. Anything
cool.
else?
Paimon wants to give him some friends. Thelxie's got some friends by his side now, so he's no longer fighting alone.
Are they going to add Aether and Paimon into the mix? Maybe even Fremine?
Okay, I'll also draw some
Oh.
companions. Anything else?
And the mother was added too, Zuria. Don't forget to add some color.
Color. Ah, color, yes, that's really important. The road in front of him now will no longer be just grayscale, but bursting with color and hope. Who would have thought the page could have become so inspiring? How wonderful. Splendid ideas, everyone.
I thought she was going to color in the characters.
Great! Everyone looks super pumped up. Thelxie most of all.
Are you seeing this, my son? Are you feeling inspired by this as well?
I don't think her son's anywhere near here right now, but okay. He will eventually.
I'm sure he is, Zuria. And this is still just the first page.
Wait a second. Is her son dead? Nah. He wouldn't be, right?
That's right! Paimon can't wait to see the picture book when it's all finished. We should finish it as soon as possible and keep up the belief and hope in our hearts.
Mm-hmm. I'm starting to look forward to it as well. So let's get the show on the road and head towards the Kingdom of Water Imps.
Yay! Thelxie's fantastic adventures begin now!
Okay, part 2 has started. I'm starting to get a funny feeling about this quest. After some time, you arrive at the shore above the underwater Kingdom of Water Imps. And here we are. Head towards the Kingdom of Water Imps via these little boosters. Look for the materials to make the crown, huh? I'm not seeing any so far. Oh, there we go. Come on.
Look! Those are materials that we can use for the crown, right? Let's get some for Fremine.
Hey, we've gotten 2 so far. Oh, right over here.
These
Awesome.
should be enough. I knew you'd have a knack for finding the best materials. We shouldn't need anything else to head to the Kingdom of Water Imps.
Now we've just got to interact with the door.
Is that the entrance to the underwater ruins ahead?
Alright, let's go inside. Assaulting the Water Imp Kingdom. The beautiful kingdom of water imps is at hand. Warriors, together with Prince Thelxie, reclaim it from the monsters occupying it. So let's go to the challenge. And, ooh, I get to choose my own characters. I was thinking maybe it would actually force me to choose specific ones. So, of course, I'm going with my normal party. Let's start. Ooh, fancy.
So these are the underwater ruins that Fremine found. They're pretty amazing, but still not exactly the kind that Paimon was imagining.
This is the Kingdom of Water Imps, Paimon, not ruins.
Oh, yeah, Paimon knows. It's just... Paimon thought we'd actually see a fairy tale world. Like with the water imps' colorful houses and the Rainbow Bridge.
I'm sorry. I was hoping to put up some decorations, but ran out of time to do it by myself.
It's okay, it's fantasy time now.
Whoa, someone's already switched into fantasy mode.
Seems like the travelers already got the gist of things. You should do your best too, Paimon.
Don't underestimate Paimon. Paimon can flip the switch too. Now entering Paimon fantasy mode!
Okay, she's gonna go way over the top.
Ahem. Young adventurers, 'tis Paimon, guardian goddess of this land. State your goals and intentions for visiting this nation.
We are the companions of Prince Thelxie, your Divine Highness. We have come to help him reclaim the glory that he has lost.
Huh.
Oh, reclaiming your glory? Thy goddess here has golden glory, silver glory, and bronze glory. Which is it that the prince has lost?
Way over the top.
Huh?
Did you break character, Paimon?
Not at all! This is the goddess's test! Ahem. From your responses, the goddess has concluded that you're all brave adventurers without the taint of greed in your hearts. As such, you are worthy of everyone's respect. So please accept the goddess's reward. The goddess will now bestow all 3 types of glory upon you. And as for this prince, the goddess will also bestow upon you the rainbow glory, so your future will always be filled with light.
My gratitude to your Divine Highness for such generous blessings. Power is now surging through every part of my body.
Well, she's getting into it a little bit too much.
Me too. Is this the divine inspiration of legend?
All thanks to the power of Goddess Paimon.
Ahem. Now, adventurers, forge bravely ahead and defeat the monsters that have taken over the kingdom. You will be sure to find that which you seek.
Okay, sure, Paimon. Oh. Use Prince Thelxie's Water Imp's Genshin to defeat opponents more easily. After using the skill, Thelxie must charge up before being able to use it again. So we got like a little extra AoE attack.
Please be careful, brave adventurers. Just ahead are some evil enemies that have invaded the kingdom of water imps. They're called... Creatures of the deep.
Okay, let's see what this looks like.
Those accursed enemies are back again. Your Highness, please show them what you're made of.
Okay. So far, it's just a normal fight. I don't even really need to use Thelxie, but having him there to deal a little bit extra damage is nice. Here, let's try it again. Oh, I can't use it yet. There we go. Oh, you need to actually be around Thelxie to be able to use it. That's unfortunate. I ended up killing the 2 enemies that I didn't really need to use it against. Instead of the ones, you know, right here. Not a big deal. Just something to be wary of the next time.
It's a Lawitcher of the deep.
There's no need to fear, my
Okay.
friends. His Highness is so strong now that even a Genshin of the deep would pose no threat to him.
Come on, come a little bit closer. There you go. Oh,
My apologies.
I should have taken down his armor first. Not a big deal.
Hold the line.
Wait a second, I can play as Fremine?
Frost is coming. Commencing cleanup.
Okay, sure. He put on his little helmet when I used, was it when I used his elemental skill or elemental burst? I'm not sure.
Frost is coming.
Okay, I think it was his elemental burst,
Getting gear.
which means that he does something different when he puts on his helmet.
Leave it. Take
I'm just
flight.
not sure what.
Yahoo! Brace yourselves.
You know what? How about you? Yeah, there you go. Awesome. I was able to bait it
It's
into,
finally over. So have we defeated the evil monsters and reclaimed the kingdom of water imps?
well, I was gonna say I was able to bait it into getting close to Thelxie, but that wasn't really the case because it mainly stayed in the middle anyways.
Yes, it should now be time for us to attend Thelxie's coronation ceremony. The only thing is, I didn't expect this to go so smoothly. I thought it would have taken longer for us to reach the heart of the ruins. It was my mistake. I should have told Fremine earlier that we would also need a crown.
It's all because the Traveler and Goddess Paimon were too strong. We just eradicated all the monsters in one go.
Hey, Fremine helped.
It's okay, Zuria. We can come back again once I've made the crown.
Then I must thank all of you again for taking the time, and you too, Thelxie, my child.
Thelxie's turning out to be a real expert at fighting.
I don't think there's anything that will be able to stop him. He's like a true prince now.
A little bit dangerous to give him to a kid, huh?
Yes, I agree as well.
I'm glad that you do.
Let's head back to camp for now. I asked the Traveler to search for some materials on the way because I want to make the crown as soon as possible.
We can add an update to Thelxie's fantastic adventures as well. Now that we've reclaimed the kingdom of water imps, it's time for us to draw some new scenes in the picture book.
Sounds like a plan, Paimon.
Zuria and Fremine, why don't we draw the new pages first? Paimon really wants to update the picture book.
You just want to see someone draw Goddess Paimon. Why is there 3Ds instead of 2?
Hey, you didn't have to say it out loud.
No problem. I'm happy to oblige. Then in that case, the story today should go something like this. After overcoming many obstacles, Prince Thelxie and his brave companions finally arrived at the entrance to the Kingdom of Water Imps. At this time, the little fairy in the group, Paimon, revealed her true goddess form to her companions.
Foreshadowing, maybe? I don't know.
The goddess has arrived! She praised the companions for their purity, and to reward them, she bestowed upon them many blessings, and even prayed that the prince would be able to fulfill his goal.
Bathed under the goddess's glory, the prince and his companions charged into the bastion of evil, chased away the monsters, and rescued the pretty water imps from their imprisonment. The prince finally managed to reclaim his kingdom. But as for the crown...
Oh no, the crown isn't ready yet!
No. The crown was within the prince's reach, but the monsters took it with them as they fled. They haven't given up and are sure to return, but the prince is certain to reclaim the crown the next time they fight. The brilliant rainbow shall descend onto the kingdom once more.
Oh, and Paimon can almost see it all happening now! Whoa, the pages are beautiful! Zuria is really talented at drawing.
Yeah, it's pretty neat, isn't it?
Thank you, everyone. We've also completed the second page of the picture book now. Thelxie's journey is one step closer to its end, and the promised coronation. My child, you'll also be able to brighten up when that time comes, right?
I'm sure he will, Zuria. Who knows? Perhaps the doctor will already have some good news for you when you get back home today.
I sure hope so, Your Divine Highness. Oh, Fremine, about the time you'll need for the crown.
Please don't worry. One day should be more than enough.
Ah, then I must thank you for your hard work. All right, let's rendezvous here in another 2 days' time for our final adventure, okay?
Sounds good to me.
And see you in 2 days, my lovely friends.
That was a pretty fast, part. Like, it was part 2, right?
Alright, it's about time we start heading off too. You've still got some work to do, right, Fremine?
Yeah. I'll need to go to the city shortly to get some parts for the base of the crown. I want to try out a few different designs and choose the one that looks the best.
Harmony is working really hard.
Yeah. Paimon knew that you didn't often take commissions from others, but Paimon had no idea you'd be so dedicated once you're on the job.
Well, about that, it might be because...
Because
what?
It's because... I hope...
What's the matter? And what's with that look on your face? You're turning red, and it looks like you're about to run away and put your helmet on again.
Am I turning red?
Don't tease Fremine, Paimon.
Alright. We won't bother you anymore for today, Fremine. Let's see each other in 2 days' time.
And we'll bother you then.
Okay. Thank you. See you in 2 days.
See ya.
I hope that everyone who's found themselves in a dark place would be able to see something beautiful and experience a miracle for themselves.
Okay, part 2 is complete. Awesome. Can I do the next activity now? I think I can. Yeah. Okay, and the next activity has 5 of them. So these are all fights, right? In that little domain that I was just at? Yeah. Before I do that, I want to fast forward the time so that way I can see whatever Paimon has to say.
Today's the final day of Thelxie's fantastic adventures. Let's go find Fremine at his camp.
Okay, I will do that after I go over to the other thing. So I need 6,000 points to be able to claim everything on all of these. So I'm assuming that the best one to pick then would probably be Big Baddie Score Multiplier. I'll do that the first time, and if it's really difficult, I might bump it down to a lower one. I don't know, though. In fact, I already forgot what the prizes were. Let me see. What are the prizes? So the prizes for the higher scores aren't really all that great. I might end up bumping it down after the first challenge. We'll see. I just realized something. I should have paid attention to, what do you call it? Which enemies I'd be fighting.
Time for
It's not like a terribly big deal or anything. It's just something that I could have done.
Whirling snow.
So far, it's going okay, though.
Embrace the ice.
And since I have Thelxie here to help me
Think you can get away?
deal out some
Here we
extra
go.
damage, drag him over to where Thelxie is. Whoops.
My apologies.
Careful, dance.
Okay, good. Oh, Thelxie actually covers a wider range than I thought. I thought it was just a small little circle around Thelxie. And Thelxie keeps attacking, which is very nice.
Kamisato art.
Dance with me.
What the?
Be a
Oh,
good
it's that summoning thing that they can do. You know what? Take this. I'm not really a fan of how very little damage I'm doing so far. Good grief. There we go.
Dance.
At least I'm gonna get the first prize no matter what.
You can't run! Solidify!
die.
Embrace the ice.
And if I'm lucky, I might be able to get the second prize as well.
Order guide you.
Look at you.
Stabilize.
Let's drag you guys over to where Thelxie is,
Let's play.
and then do that.
Take flight.
Good. So I'm gonna get the second prize as well. Real shame about the third prize, but I tried my best. So it actually makes sense to just go ahead and choose the highest difficulty anyways. And the reason why I say that is because it's based on a timer. And as long as I know that I'm going to definitely get the first prize, then, you know, why not go with the highest difficulty? In fact, let's go ahead and claim that very fast. There we go. So this is just a bunch of ruined guards and stuff. So it makes sense to just go with my normal party. And let's go ahead and start this. Oh.
Solidify.
You know what? Let's go ahead and just take care of these guys with Thelxie very fast. Thelxie doesn't do as much damage as I'd like. But it kind of makes sense. Maybe it's because they weren't as close. Maybe the closer Thelxie is, or they are to Thelxie rather, the more damage there is.
Think you can get away?
You can't fall off the edge, can you?
Allow me. My apologies.
You know, let's get you to come over here. Okay, good.
I will have order.
I have a whole minute to be able to get at least 2,000 points, so...
Embrace the ice.
This big guy here is a little bit more sturdy than I had anticipated.
Solidify.
Okay. Can I... Oh,
My apologies.
there we go. Now I can use Thelxie.
Allow me.
At least Thelxie is repeatedly applying Hydra, which allows me to freeze him. And now I have over 2,000 points. That's the main thing.
I will have order.
And I'll be able to use Thelxie one more time before the timer is up. Come on, you. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I need to aim for you if I hope to get any more points. There we go. I was only able to get the first prize for that one, but it's fine. I'm happy with that. And this is just a bunch of treasure hoarders and stuff. No, those are the, what do you call them? I forgot their names already. And let's get this on show on the road. What are you called? Eremites, okay.
Time for takeoff. Here we go.
And do that.
Hold the line. My apologies.
They aren't taking damage because they're up in the air. I think. Wait a second. Did Thelxie draw them in?
Embrace the ice.
Huh. I should probably actually read what the thing says when, you know, just before you start the fight.
Brace yourself.
It might actually end up telling you something really useful about
Think you can get
Thelxie.
away?
I'm not gonna use Thelxie's ability until after Ventes wears off. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it does draw them in. Awesome. Very, very awesome. Okay. You know what? Let's go ahead and just wipe out those two that are almost dead. There we go. I don't dare use Thelxie's ability until I defeat this one.
Allow me.
Yeah,
Embrace the ice.
even though it's a little bit of a waste, at least I can do that.
Time for takeoff. Here we go. Let's play.
am I dealing a fair amount of damage? No. But at least I'm gonna get the first prize, no matter what. And that's what matters.
I will have order.
Even though this doesn't feel like it's that much more difficult than the first challenge, you can tell that it's more difficult just because I'm not getting nearly as many points. Anyways, let's go ahead and claim our prize. I wonder if I'd actually get more points if I went with the second difficulty level. I might. Let me go ahead and just bump it down to ×2. And it's some mechs as well as some treasure hoarders. So let's just go with my normal team again. Okay, Thelxie, let's start. Oh, I forgot about that. I can't read it if I'm
Time for takeoff. Here we go.
in the middle of a fight. Let's go ahead and do this.
Thrust and rebuild. Whirling snow.
I don't know what Thelxie just did, but it seemed to do a decent amount of damage to all of them.
Order guide you. Solidify.
Take flight.
Okay, these will be good enemies to use that on. Once Thelxie's ability is up. There we go. Did that give me a buff? Maybe that's what it does. I don't know. Anyways, I've almost gotten the amount of points that I need. Go ahead and gather you guys up near Thelxie.
Yahoo!
This is order.
There we go.
Allow me. My apologies.
And this will wipe out at least 2 of them. Okay, good. It wiped out 3 of them.
Order guide you.
And even managed to wipe out another one. I might actually get the second prize from this particular challenge.
Time for takeoff. Brace yourself. Let's
I don't want to jinx it, but that's what it feels like.
This is order. Stabilize.
Whirling snow.
There's some kind of butterfly on them. I don't know what that is.
Embrace the ice.
There's like a purple glowing thing, and I don't know if Thelxie is the one that put it on him, or that they always had it on him. What the? Oh. Anyways, doesn't matter. I got all... Oh, well, I got 2 of the prizes, not all of them. One last challenge right here. Just some hilly churls. Cool. Let's try to read that thing this time. Triumphal Chorus. For 20 seconds after Prince Thelxie uses Triumphal Chorus, when active characters have more than 50% HP, that character's normal attacks, charge attacks, plunging attacks, and elemental skills deal 100% increased damage. Each attack that hits consumes 1% of the character's max HP, can be triggered once every 0.3 seconds. I'm not sure I like the 1% HP thing. But, okay. I guess I will be, you know, trying to get rid of... What? Where'd it go? Oh. That thing ran all over the place, didn't it?
Think you can get away?
Gather them towards Thelxie. I prefer to have it in the center there if possible, even if it doesn't really matter.
My apologies.
Let's do this to get rid of you while I take care of this guy. Cool. Oh wow, it really did get rid of the big guy. I was just kind of, you know, ignoring him after I did that, so
Here we go.
I wasn't expecting it, but hey, maybe it'll work again. If his shield goes down. It didn't though, so.
Order guide you.
Oh, why are you aiming that way, dude? Yeah, whatever. Die, you. Well, at least I'm gonna get the first prize. What's this about L2? Oh. because I was using Venti. That's how you aim. I saw the symbol down there at the bottom, so I was confused.
Solidify.
Take flight.
Now, gather you guys
Time
up.
for takeoff.
Do that.
Thrust and
And
rebuild.
hope that Venti doesn't die from how many times that was hitting the enemies. Good grief.
For a swirl.
Awesome. I almost got the third prize. Almost. So let's go ahead and claim those 2 prizes right there. And there we go. So that's all done. Let's go ahead and exit out of here. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be ending the video yet or not. So let's claim some stuff very fast. Like these 2 things right here. Very nice. As well as all that. Okay. Go into this. And claim whatever I can here too. So I need to collect 100 badges. Wait a second. There's a copy of Fremine that I've been wanting. Very nice. So how do I get all 100 badges? Huh. I'm guessing maybe from the story. That's probably what it is. Let me see. It doesn't specify. Wait, no, it does. Right here. 15 badges for completing the story. So I guess I could actually continue the story here. What's this about? Some kind of prize I can claim? Oh, I can claim this. That way I don't have to do the commissions today. Anything else I can claim? I don't know why it highlighted that. So let's go ahead and claim this very fast. And now move on to the next part of the story for this timed event. Wants me to go to Fremine's camp. So let's teleport over there.
Hey, Fremine! Thelxie! We're here!
Where's its crown?
Hello, Paimon. Hello, traveler.
Is the crown ready?
Yes, we're just waiting for Zuria now. She hasn't arrived yet.
Then let's wait for her a little while. Or actually, maybe we can go find her. It's not too far from here anyway. Didn't she say she just lives on the hill over there?
Hopefully everything's alright.
Hey, traveler, Paimon.
Oh,
Zuria?
and speaking of...
Wait, no.
Found you two at long last.
Delaroche.
I'm so glad that you both are all right.
She's the one who sent us on this adventure to begin with, isn't she?
Huh? Why are you here, Miss Delaroche? And what could have happened to us?
What could have happened? That water imp Thelxie, of course. After I gave you that commission the other day, I began to get worried and went asking about the boy that went missing.
Oh, that? We've got it all figured out now. The boy you heard about was just Fremine. Even the missing fish was his fault. Don't worry, we'll help you get the fish back as soon as we're done with this job.
Oh, sorry about that. I've been diving in the area recently.
Huh? Fremine diving? No, that's not what happened at all. I've heard a completely different account.
Huh.
What I was told is that about a month ago, a child tied a bunch of heavy seashells onto his body and walked into this
Oh,
open
no.
stretch of water. He never came back. What could that be if not that water imp's work?
My bad feeling came true.
Are you sure?
100% sure. I've confirmed the account with several veteran fishermen I know. The child was only 8 years old. His name was Lescaut. Lescaut de Stray.
Yep.
Wait, let's go to Stray?
Yeah, that's the name. They say the family took on the name after moving to the city from a place called Stray. Anyway, his mother is a pretty famous art dealer, while his father passed away from an accident many years ago. Well, naturally, his mother was devastated by the incident and fell terribly ill. It's said that she left the court of Fontaine, and no one knows where she's gone.
It can't be, right? Lescaut Destray? Zuria Destray? It must be some sort of a coincidence?
Seems like we need to pay a visit to the Destray house.
I'm sorry, miss. We've got to go check on something right now.
Oh, I see. Well, you go on ahead. I just came to make sure that you're both all right. I'll head back then. Please remember to take care.
Sure, you too. Miraculous Crown has started. Okay, let's go all the way up to the house then. It's a little bit of a run. Is there a teleporter up there? Oh, well, there is a teleporter next to it, but I've never activated it before. So, I guess I'll just have to run all the way there. Gotta activate the teleporter first, of course.
Excuse us. Is anyone here? Is this Madame Destray's place?
Who are you? I
Huh?
have a patient here who needs quiet bed rest. Please leave us be unless you have anything urgent to report.
Who is the patient? The door opens after a brief moment of silence. A man walks out.
This is the residence of Zuria Destry, and I'm Jala Khan, her family doctor. What did you mean by your question just now? Who else could be my patient?
Your patient should be Zuria's son, right? She told us herself that her son had contracted loneliness syndrome.
No, you're right. Young Master Lescaut did have that illness once upon a time, but well, the young master's no longer with us. And now the Madame has come down with the same illness. Are you her friends by any chance?
You inform the doctor of all that's happened in the past few days between some breaks of silence.
So, when she had requested time to go out over the past few days, it was so she could spend them with you.
So, if I'm understanding this right, the one who's suffering from uncontrollable delusions is the Madame herself? She believes her son is still alive?
Yep.
That is correct. When the young master disappeared, she was organizing an art exhibit that she had specifically prepared for him. But since she had to leave the house, she was unable to see her son one last time. That might have been the trigger for her regret. Or perhaps the family's fall into loneliness and grief was inevitable as soon as the old master passed away. First the son, and then the mother.
This got dark so fast.
But how could that be? She really looked like she had a handle on everything. Her smile was so lovely, and she even told us to stay optimistic. But you're saying she...
Those actions are proof that she can no longer differentiate between fantasy and reality.
Then all the other things that she told us about her son, were those fake too?
No, those were all real. Although they were all things that happened before the young master left us for good. Madame's time has just never moved forward since his passing.
I see. So after her son left, she created a fantasy world where her son was still with her. She was looking for a way to cure his illness when she ran into us.
So, how is Zuria now?
She has been in a good mood the past few days, even humming a song when she returned from her stroll. She even began discussing with me the idea of using deliberate guidance to ease the illness. It was all going well, until last night. She spent a whole night staring at the shell the young master left behind, and the words that he had inscribed onto it. Then she broke down once more. I prescribed some sedatives, and she's currently resting.
But then what should we do? How can we help her? There has to be something we can do.
Don't panic, Paimon. Even though this is a devastating piece of news, we must all calm down first. What should we do? I need to think. I need to remember the old house of the hearth, and the children who lived in it. Those patients, and what their doctors said back then. What if... Dr. Jala Khan, have you seen a picture book? The Madame should have brought it back with her.
Are you thinking about trying the guidance therapy she talked to me about before? Well, it's worth a shot. I'll go get the book.
The doctor quickly retrieves the book and hands it to Fremine.
Yes, this is it.
We still need to finish the adventure in the picture book.
That's right. If what Dr. Jean Lacan said was true, the past few days have been very helpful to Zuria, so we should complete this journey. We need to show her that her child has found a happy ending in the world of her dreams.
But wouldn't that just make it harder for her to accept reality?
Yeah, fair point, Paimon.
One must first face reality before accepting it. The Madame has been crushed by her feelings of grief and can no longer bring herself to face reality. Our first priority would be to get her out of this state.
Right. Before today, I had thought she wanted to use Thelxie's fantastic adventures to save her son. But now, I think she might need it to save herself. And if we could complete it, we should be able to give her some feeling of inspiration and closure. Maybe those feelings would be enough to give her some courage to face reality again.
We'll have to give it a try.
There's no time to waste. Let's set off right away.
Okay, well, this is actually where I'm going to be ending this video, but wow. I wasn't expecting that twist necessarily. Like, I mentioned it kinda, but still. The sea goddess hath rung his knell, ding dong, hark. Now I hear them, ding dong bell. Wow. And there's apparently 3 of those around here, because that said that was number 3. I mean, there might be more than 3, I don't know, but I don't see any of the others. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and the next time I play, I will continue this timed event, Thelxie's Fantastic Adventures, and we'll most likely be finishing it in the next video. And if I do, I might actually immediately move on to this one, Little Fungi's Fantastic Fiesta, even though I wanted to continue the Archon quest. I'm thinking that it might be more important to prioritize the timed related stuff first. So, yeah, thanks again. See you next time, and bye-bye.